almost half of folks that are saying, hey, I want to buy that house are saying, never mind. We could touch on the transactional portion of that, right? When you do find the property that you want and a deal is coming together, some of the things around inspections. But most of that is really, I would say, pretty pedestrian, right? You're going to look at the house. You're going to have a home inspector come and make sure that you have every piece of knowledge about that home before you move forward. A lot of folks have some resistance about putting down a deposit, right? Or I want to wait, I want to think about it. And I'm like, listen, we can say we want it and we can lock it up before you ever put $1 in the bank, right? We can look under the hood, we can kick the tires and make sure you're the only one who can buy it, right, before it's gone, right? And that costs you nothing. There's zero risk to that.
Well, and I think it's funny. Oftentimes I hear agents, well, my client, they're still thinking about it, and I don't experience that often. Very often when I take a client out, we're going to write an offer, and I think one of the things that I always have a conversation with my clients about is kind of what does that offer mean, and I think for many buyers, when they sign that contract, they're making a commitment to purchase. And
which is not the case, right?
That's not the
right.
case.
We know that.
All I'm doing is I'm raising my hand, going like, I would like the opportunity to purchase this home, so I'm going to send you an offer.
Well, and like you touched on earlier, right now, almost half of folks that are saying, hey, I want to buy that house are saying, never mind, during the process and walking away. So it's kind of indicative of how easy that is. As a buyer, you're safe.
Especially in California.
California,
the purchase agreement is completely buyer friendly. But I think it's just having that conversation going like, it seems like this could be a fit. And okay, well then we fire an offer off.
Right.
Well, what should we offer? I don't care. Like something, let's get the conversation started.
Sure.
Versus, well, let's think about it because I don't have all the information.
Right.
You're not going to have all the information at the time you make an offer.
Right. That's part of that process.
You get the opportunity to learn all the information once you're in a contract. That's what it's designed for.
Right.
And I wish more agents had that conversation with the buyer to take away that kind of burdensome commitment. I have to be sure I'm sure.
Yeah, it does seem like, at least on the buy side, that the biggest missing component I see is just the education part.
Yeah.
It's really folks just don't know how easy it is, right, to get financing, but how easy the process can be. And the data's all there. The process is very simple when you know what you're doing. And so if you explain that every time I sit down and have that conversation with a buyer, do you understand all of these things? And if you don't, we're going to talk about it until you do. Once we hit that point, it's an empowerment that happens, right? It's now I'm ready. Let me go find that. And it becomes how a transaction should be, right? It should feel good. It should feel like a win, and that's really why I'm in the business. I love that feeling.
100%. When you have a client turn around and go, that's it?
Yeah.
This was, we're good?
Right. You give the key. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, wow. Right. Homeowners, right? It seems like this insurmountable thing.
Well, but so many people have a challenge in that,
right?
For just from lack of, it's always lack of communication, but it's lack of really agent understanding what's going to come next, or helping them kind of shine the flashlight on the path. Like, this is what's coming next. This is how we'll handle it. We'll go one or two ways. And I would like it to, I would just love in 5 to 10 years for people to go, real estate's not complicated.
Right.
We can do this, right? If you get with the right professional, it matters.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm super expensive.
Yeah. Right.
because if you look at overall, when I look at the dollars and cents in a transaction, my knowledge helps that client win financially.
Absolutely. We talk about net a lot, right? Like at the end of the day, I know my clients net more on both sides.
Yep.
Because of the experience, because of
they save money on the buy, right, and they make more money on the sell, and it's really just that nexus between average and exceptional. Yeah, and that's where we're focused. It's not the overall.
No, absolutely not. And it's never my choice.
Right.
It's Mr. Mrs. Seller, Mr. Mrs. Buyer. these are your options.
Yeah.
Do you understand all of them?
Mhm.
Right. And then where would you like to go from here?
Yep.
It's not me. I'm not buying the house.
Yeah,
I'm not selling the house. Right.
I don't go to 1,000 Thanksgiving dinners.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.